Well, truth be told, I was never intending on becoming an entrepreneur. But my ideal organization for me was like myself and one assistant that just like literally kept my schedule like tidy, was like the gatekeeper, checked my emails. And so like that was my ideal concept of what I thought my life was going to be. But in this world of technology, internet, me as a writer, the only way that I could actually truly like achieve my goals and make the impact I wanted was to also become an entrepreneur. And I think anyone who wants to be a writer now actually has to be an entrepreneur. You have to build your own platform. You have to learn tech. You have to like learn different platforms, social media. You have to like deal with a lot of things. And to be an influencer or a thought leader, you also have to generally do other things, whether it be coaching or speaking or something. And as a writer, for my first few years, I answered all my emails. I did everything by myself. And I think that's one of the things that a lot of creatives do, is they don't make the leap to beginning to get who's faster. I was doing everything. And like Dan's ideas are finally sinking in, where it's like, stop, Ben. Like, if you want to actually go 10x, you've got to stop doing all these things. And so now I've added 3 people to this team in the last year. And what Dan's ideas are allowing me to do is say, it actually doesn't have to be that small, and it doesn't have to be that complicated. I can still be a writer, and at the same time, I can build this amazing team around me of people who allow my writing to scale and allow this product that I love to scale and can make it way better than I could ever make it by myself. And so even if you have a small organization, even if it's just you and one person or you and a few people, everything Dan's teaching is, first off, what is your unique ability? What is the thing that you can do best? And for me, that's writing and creating content, learning and thinking. And how can you build the structure around you so that you can do that as much as possible? And for me, I have an online program that I sell that I've built a small team around. So like it's me and 3 people. I have my assistant who like organizes me. And these are all part-time. I have 3 part-time people on my team. I have my assistant. I have a person who's really good with like implementing ideas for my online program. So I have a $1,000 online program. It's called AMP, and it's all about how to keep people like motivated and accelerated for a year. Very general audience. And so as I'm continually learning things, I then go to my part-time implementing person and I say, here's what I want to do. And she's the person who makes it real, right? And so I have that, and then I just have a person who's part-time on social media. And so how do I apply strategic coach to this small thing, even if it was just me and my assistant? To be honest with you, one of the things that Dan teaches me is like, how do I clarify these people's roles so that they can be rock stars where they're at? And it's not that hard when you follow Dan's principles. It's like, yeah, you find the right who's, you empower them. One of the things that Dan shows you, like, it's his 4x4 system. It's like, how do you actually set people up so that they know what they're doing and they can succeed huge while they're in that role? It's like, that is allowing me to just show these 3 people on my team, like, this is where you're gold and this is where you fail. And like, they know exactly where it's gonna be. And so, I don't know. I mean, as a writer, here's my challenge for people is a lot of writers, they have very limiting thinking. Like, they're like, I don't want to have to build this thing around me. I see a lot of creatives do this. They're like, I actually like being this rugged individual. I like being this lone ranger. I don't need to build these things around me and outsource everything and delegate everything so that I can do my work. And I'm thinking, why are you limiting your thinking on what you can do? Like, if you just actually take these ideas seriously and get who's around you, not only are you gonna be more creative and have more fun, but you're gonna be way more successful. And that's what I'm getting is that like, in the next year, I'm gonna do the best writing in my life. I already know that because I've built this ecosystem around me and I'm surrounding myself with people like Dan, and I'm committing to like scary, bigger futures that excite me and that are gonna change me. And so like, as someone who's creative and someone who wants, like, the worst thing a writer could believe or any creative person could believe is that their best work is behind them. That's the freakiest thing to ever believe. Is like, I don't know if I can actually do what I just did. Like, I got here, but I don't know if I can go there. And what I have now is this self-confidence that my best work, and I don't even know what that's gonna look like, is in my future. And that's what Dan tries to help you believe, is that your future is always bigger than your past. And so I think my challenge for writers is to say, you can go way, way, way bigger, and you're a lot bigger than what you think you are. And that's what I got out of this.